dig it for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good. Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now to Holzer. Left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back here to Fisher High School as we are just getting set for the start of the boys varsity matchup between the Climax Fisher Knights and the Bagley Flyers, as this is game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader. As we take a look at both of these teams as they come into tonight, Bagley still looking for their first win of the season, as they have not had the season that they would like, and they're still chasing that win. Last time out, the Flyers would fall to the Lake Park Audubon Raiders 85-54 in a tough matchup. And then the last time these two teams played each other early on in the season, the Knights would come away victorious over Bagley 61-53, and both teams have had a lot of growth since then. The records may not show it, but these are teams that are growing and developing with each other here as the season has progressed on. Bagley coming into tonight 0-19 overall, 0-10 in the section. Climax Fisher on the other hand, they come in at 2-16 overall, 1-12 in their section, and they had a tough game against the Thunderbirds last time out, dropping that to 91-53. And the Knights are just looking for things to come together and for the team to really just start working together. That's what head coach Brenda Slight has really been focusing on for her team, as she has mentioned it time and time again. This is a team that when they work together, they seem like they can do anything, and it's just going to take that and them and the boys trusting each other for the Knights to come away victorious, to have that same amount of success that they had last time out against Bagley. But tonight could go either way. The first matchup was competitive, so you can expect that this second matchup will be just as competitive here. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we will see opening tip-off, or get to our starting lineups and see the opening tip-off here on yourliveevent.com.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools. In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more, Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal: peak profitability. Contact Agrimax in Fisher, Minnesota today at 218-891-2211 or online at agrimaxllc.com.
When you're in the market for a new vehicle, check out ChristianCarsOnline.com. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Chevy, GMC, Dodge, Jeep, and Ford. They have cars, trucks, SUVs, crossovers, and so much more. ChristianCarsOnline.com. Vehicles from Christian Brothers Ford, Christian Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Finley Motors, and Christian Motors of Fertile. A new vehicle is what you're looking for. Visit ChristianCarsOnline.com.
Going ahead with our starting lineups for the Bagley Flyers back here at Fisher High School on your live event. to get things going for the Flyers. Number 0, Jackson Kaiser, the freshman guard, getting the start. Number 2, Mark McKinley, the senior, getting the start tonight for the Flyers. Chaz O'Bierney, number 11, the senior, getting the nod tonight. Number 21, Jacob Anderson, the junior, getting the nod. And to round things out, number 34, Dylan Bergeson, the senior, will get the start. The Bagley Flyers boys squad is coached by head coach Chuck Anderson and assisted by assistant coaches Mark Olson and Josh Wilson. And now looking at your starting lineups for the Climax Fisher Knights. Number 21, the senior Carter Helgeson will get the start. Number 22, Aiden Rognes, the senior, getting the start. Number 23, Ryan Morris, the sophomore, will get the nod. Number 24, Paul Demas, the senior, will get the start. And to round things out here for the Climax Fisher Knights is number 25, Ethan Evitz, the sophomore, as he will get the start. The Climax Fisher Knights are coached by head coach Brenda Slight and assisted by assistant coaches Ross Corinta and Ethan Prosnick. As mentioned, coming into tonight, both teams played each other earlier on this season, and the Climax Fisher Knights would ultimately come away victorious in that matchup as they would win that 61 to 53. Bagley still chasing their first win of the season as both O'Bierney and Demas will meet at half court for the tip-off as the Knights win it, and as Ryan Morris will get the ball for the Knights, dumps it down to Ethan Evitz, who has a wide open look for 3, and he'll get things going as he'll start things off for 3. And just like that, the Knights take control early, and the Flyers will try to reciprocate. That is Dylan Bergeson, and he can't get that one to fall here. But now going inside is O'Bierney. And now shooting for 3 is Jacob Anderson, that is Jackson Kaiser, and Kaiser ties it up as he will get the first points for the Flyers. Ryan Morris now passing up to Helgeson. We'll find Morris as he goes inside the lane, and Morris will score. 5-3, the Knights lead on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Demas almost getting the ball tipped away, pass out to McKinley. And now going inside with it was Anderson, and Anderson will roll that one in for 2. Ryan Morris with it now. Gets the pick off from Evitz, passing. He'll have to pass that up as Evitz pulls up for 3, goes off of the rim, no good. As Morris has it, backs up just a bit. He's met by Kaiser. And Morris trying to roll that one in. He won't get it, but draws enough contact for the foul. And call that one on Jackson Kaiser for the first foul. And Morris won't make his first free throw attempt. But Morris will make the second free throw attempt. And now the Knights have a 1-point lead here. And now McKinley for the Flyers crossing half court, loses it. Ryan Morris will get the pass off from Helgeson. And Morris will float that one in for 2. Helgeson, credit him with the steal. Paul Demas trying to come up with it as that is shot for 3 by Chaz O'Bierney. And that'll go out of bounds in favor of the Knights. So now Morris will cross half court with it. Slowing things down, looks out to Evitz, and Evitz for 3. And just off the right side of the rim, can't get that one to fall. Call that one on Paul Demas. That's his first personal of the game. First team foul for the Knights as McKinley will cross half court. Going in motion was Kaiser, and that's swatted away. Ryan Morris gets it back for the Knights. He goes in, has a lane, draws a lot of contact, but no foul. As Jackson Kaiser with it, passes off to Mark McKinley. McKinley finding a lane, dumping it down to Bergeson. And in and out for three, no good, so close. Swirled in and then just right back out. As Carter Helgeson will get that one to go for three. Mark McKinley hands out off to Jackson Kaiser. And O'Bierney with it for the Flyers. Almost stolen away by Carter Helgeson, but he will get called on the foul. Little too much contact there for the ref's liking. So Kaiser with the long pass out to Bergeson, and Bergeson pulls up, and he'll nail that three-pointer. So Ryan Morris now crossing half court. Gets a pick from Demas, spins inside, floats that one in, and he will score. Morris so far doing a lot of work tonight. He has 7 points for the Knights. Quick pass out to O'Bierney for the Flyers on the far side. Looking down to Kaiser. Going inside to Anderson, and that'll draw the foul off for the Knights. Call that one on Demas yet again. That's his second personal. Third team foul for the Knights. And we see Casey LaPlante check into the game for Demas. Long pass to O'Bierney for the Flyers. Going inside. Draws a charge. We'll get that one on LaPlante. So 14:09 left to go in the first half. The Knights have the lead, 13-8 on the Community Co-op scoreboard. Long pass to Dylan Bergeson. Bergeson holding on to it for three, and that'll just go off the backboard wide and rebounded by Ryan Morris, who heads the other direction. Now Helgeson goes with it, passes out to Evitz. Evitz going inside, floats that one in, and he will score. Good look there by Helgeson. That's his second assist of the night. Stolen away by Ryan Morris. And Morris floats that one in. It'll just roll out of the rim so close. And that's rebounded by Kaiser for the Flyers. Dump out to Bergeson. We'll find Kaiser on the near side. Now trying to go inside with it, but that's poked away. Evitz with the long pass up to Helgeson, and Helgeson will get that one to fall. And we have a timeout on the floor here. We'll take a timeout here as well. With 13-14 left to go here in the first half, the Knights lead the Flyers 17-9.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
Back here at Fisher High School, coming out of the timeout, Jackson Kaiser with it as he passes off to Chaz O'Bierney, who pulls up for three, in and out of the rim, no good. Ethan Evitz with it now. Pulls up for a long two, off the rim, no good. And now crossing half court with it is Elias Lanfond. as O'Bierney pulls up for two. Can't get that one to go. Or, excuse me, LaFond for the Flyers. Jump ball situation will stay in favor of the Bagley. Kaiser has to get rid of it, finds Anderson, who will look down to LaFond. Ryan Morris swats this one away, chase for the ball. Who's it going to go with? And they'll say last touched by Elias LaFond. Ryan Morris with the long pass out to Ethan Evitz. And Evitz will pull up on the far side for two, and he'll get that one to go. 12:23 left to go here in the first half on the Community Co-op scoreboard. The Knights lead the Flyers 19-8. McKinley going into the lane, trying to float that one in off of the difficult shot. Won't get it to go. And Carter Helgeson can't keep that one alive as he'll get called for out of bounds. And we will see Dylan Carenta check into the game for the Knights. Mark McKinley crossing half court now. Trying to go inside to Anderson, and Anderson can get that one, and he will score. Beautiful assist there by McKinley. And the pass out to Carenta goes wide, and it'll be a turnover by the Knights to the Flyers. 11:49 left to go here in the first half. Mark McKinley now crossing half court for the Flyers, going inside the lane, and he just muscles his way through, and he will score. Beautiful look there by McKinley, as that'll be Helgeson who pulls up for three, can't get it. Ryan Morris there on the rebound, won't get the second shot to fall. So McKinley now looking all the way to the far side to O'Bierney. And he'll roll his way in, and he will finally score. 19-14. The Knights offense has kind of slowed down a bit. Haven't been able to make the shots as they were at the very beginning. Ethan Evitz going inside. Stolen away now. Stolen away by LaFond. And he charges ahead, draws the contact, and he'll go to the free throw line for two. Call that one on Ryan Morris. And Elias LaFond will make the first free throw as an Agramax free throw. Contact the team at Agramax at their new location in Fertile at 218-945-3536. And he'll make his second one. So the Flyers have cut the lead down to three. And Ryan Morris now passes off to Carter Helgeson, who will get the pick from Dylan Carenta, passing out to Aiden Rognes, or excuse me, that is Aaron Eglund. And Morris for three will get that one, to fall. Call that one on Helgeson. That's Helgeson's second personal, sixth team foul for the Knights. Not as clean of a first half as you would want if you're head coach Brenda Slight. Pass out to Dylan Bergeson as he trying to look down. He'll get to LaFond. And LaFond's pass to O'Bierney almost stolen away. But now keeping up with it is Aaron Eglund. And O'Bierney passing out to Bergeson for three. Off of the rim, no good. And Helgeson will get the rebound there. As Helgeson with it, dumps it down to Rognes. Morris with the long pass up to Helgeson, who pulls up for three. A lot of pressure in his face. Can't get it, but Bergeson will get the rebound there. Kaiser with the long pass to O'Bierney. Pass right back to Kaiser, and Kaiser can float that one in. It took a second, but it will fall. As Rogness for the Knights passes out to Morris, and Morris lets that three fly, and it will land. So now with it for the Flyers is Jackson Kaiser. Kaiser dumps this one back out to Anderson, who tried to fight his way for it. And Aiden Rogness can't keep that one alive, as that'll be last touched by the Knights, so stays in favor of the Flyers. And we'll see Jason Beisfinger check into the game for the Knights. He'll sub in for Ryan Morris. Quick pass up inside to Kaiser. And that's a foul yet again on the Knights. Call that one on Beisfinger. So sends Jackson Kaiser to the free throw line. And Kaiser will make his first free throw attempt. We're now in the bonus for the Flyers. The student section for Climax Fisher really showed their support as Kaiser can't make his second free throw attempt. Quick pass off to Eglin. And Eglin almost losing it in the process. Call that one on Connor Leon. Quick inside pass to Rogness. Can't get that one to fall. So now with it is Elias LaFond as he passes off to McKinley. Looking to Dylan Bergness, and Ethan Evans trying to come up with that, but it'll go out of bounds. Staying in favor of the Bagley Flyers. Kaiser with the long pass out to Bergeson for three, and that one won't go. So turnover for the Knights, get it back. So both teams' offense kind of slowed down just a bit. Evans going inside from the free throw line, won't go. Eglin almost getting that rebound, but it'll be recovered by LaFond. Kaiser for three with a lot of pressure in his face, won't fall. So rebounded by Corinta. So now heading the other direction with it is the Knights. Evans with it. Cutting to his right, pulls up. That one goes in and out of the rim, no good. And Aiden Rogness can come up with the rebound. And they'll say that's a shooting foul. Get that one on Kaiser. That's his second personal of the game, third team foul for the Flyers. 8:05 remaining here in the first half. As Rogness will make the first free throw attempt. It's an Agramax free throw. Now get a couple substitutions here as Chaz O'Bierney checks back into the game along with Mark McKinley. As Rogness can't make the second one. So O'Bierney pulls up for three, and he'll get that one to go. Ethan Evans finds Rogness on the far side, going inside the lane, passes down to Paul Demas, but he'll get called on the travel. See Ryan Morris check back in as he subs in for Aaron Eglin. 7:48 left to go here in the first half. Competitive game. Flyers not letting themselves get discouraged here. As mentioned, chasing their first win of the season. Pass back out to McKinley, looking to the far side to LaFond. McKinley back with it now to Bierney. Pass to LaFond as he's met by Evans. Kaiser going inside the lane, back out to LaFond. Zone defense by the Knights. Working very well to their favor right now, disrupting a lot of the passes as that is tipped by Ian Plant. Pass inside to McKinley. 7:05 left to go here. McKinley met by Morris, going inside to Anderson, and Anderson can get that one to fall. 2-point lead now. The Knights need to get something going here. It's Ryan Morris passing out to Rogness, but finds Morris, who thought about a three, decided against it. Will find Evitz. And Evitz going inside the lane. That one will fall, and he draws enough contact to go to the free throw line for a potential 3-point play. See Carter Helgeson check in for Ian Plant. Call that foul on Elias LaFond. That's his first personal. Fourth team foul. And we will also see Dylan Bergeson check into the game for Jackson Kaiser. And Evitz will make that one. So 3-point play achieved as the Knights have a 5-point lead yet again. McKinley now crossing half court, going inside the lane. If he had taken it, he had a good shot towards the basket, but passed out to Bergeson. But he gets it right back. And I think they'll get him on a travel here. As Ian Plant checks back into the game, he subs in for Paul Demas. So Ryan Morris now. Pass off to Carter Helgeson on the far side. Will find Evitz. Evitz pulls up for three. No good there. Morris trying to get the rebound, but Rogness will get it as he passes that one out to Helgeson. Morris now with a look for three. Just off of the rim, but Helgeson gets the rebound. Having a lane, and he won't score, but he will draw the foul. Call that once again on Elias LaFond, his second personal. And Helgeson can't make the first one. 6:01 left to go here in the first half on the Community Co-op scoreboard. But he can make the second one. 6-point game now for the Knights. Elias LaFond now crossing half court, met by Carter Helgeson. Looking down to McKinley. Dylan Bergeson with it. Going back up to McKinley. Trying to go inside to Anderson, and Anderson can't get that one to fall. That'll be rebounded by the Knights. Heading the other direction is Ryan Morris. Finds Ethan Evitz going inside to Carter Helgeson, or to Ian Plant, excuse me. Plant can't get that one to fall. But Aiden Rogness will get the rebound and will draw the contact to go to the free throw line for two. That is the third personal for Elias LaFond. Jackson Kaiser getting set to check in for the Flyers. And Rogness will make the first free throw attempt. Subbing back in is Jackson Kaiser and Connor Lean, as Rogness will make both of them. McKinley now crossing half court. The Knights doing exactly what Coach Slight would want. I mean, it may not have been this has not been the cleanest half by any means for the Climax Fisher Knights, but this is a team that Coach Slight has always mentioned. If they play together and they work as a team, they can do incredible things, and we are seeing what happens when they trust each other and can work as a team. As that one's poked away, Carter Helgeson will get the ball. Pass down to Ryan Morris. Going inside to Plant, and Plant can't catch it. He'll go out of bounds. The Bagley Flyers, on the other hand, offensively, they've had some cold spots, but they are really keeping this game interesting. They are not letting the score dictate their play here. As they've been finding some good shots and just letting things develop naturally. They aren't rushing things too much. And you're going to get Mark McKinley on the travel there as he just took a step too many. As the Knights are now get it in transition. Ethan Evitz gets blocked there. Beautiful defensive play there by Connor Lean. But it'll go out of bounds. So Ryan Morris set for the inbound pass. Long one out to Carter Helgeson. Pulls up for three, finally takes it, and he will get that one to go. Beautiful overarching shot by Carter Helgeson. Mark McKinley now crossing half court, backing down, fakes the pass, but he'll finally give it off to Chaz O'Bierney. And he can roll that one in, and he will score. Beautiful lane there, great look. Pass off to Ian Plant. Plant pulls up for a three of his own, no good, but Morris is there on the rebound. Back out to Ethan Evitz, and Evitz driving that one into the lane, can't get it to fall. Stolen away by Ian Plant. Jump ball situation, and they'll say, and the ball will stay here in favor of the Knights. Or actually, correction, I believe there was a bit of confusion there as the Flyers were getting set for an inbound pass and the Knights were going back, and the correction was made, so the ball stays in favor of the Knights. 4 minutes exactly left here in the first half. Quick pass out to Aiden Rognes, who goes into the lane, can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Jackson Kaiser, now heading the other direction is McKinley. Ball stolen away by Ryan Morris. Morris having a lane, and he'll float that one in for two. 3:41 left to go here in the first half, and the defensive effort by the Knights is really starting to pick up here. Jackson Kaiser now with it, passing off to O'Bierney as he goes into the lane, floats that one off the backboard, can't get it to fall. Too much mustard on that as he'll pass that to Carter Helgeson. Helgeson for three, no good. Rebounded by Kaiser, now heading the other direction. As Kaiser goes inside the arc, fakes the pass out to Palmer Olson, who's checked into the game for the Flyers. Ryan Morris with it now for the Knights. Floats that one away to Ian Plant, and Plant can't get it to fall. Morris this time will get the rebound, and he'll draw the foul to go to the free throw line for potential three-point play. 2:51 left to go here. Ryan Morris and Ethan Evitz for the Knights, just putting on a show as Evitz is taking a break. You see Dylan Carinta and Casey LaPlante check back into the game for the Knights. Excuse me, Evitz is still out on the floor. And we'll see Dylan Bergeson check back into the game as well, as Morris will make the free throw, and he will complete the three-point play. So Jackson Kaiser with 2:48, crossing half court now. Passes inside to Connor Lean, and he'll lose that one. And give that one a foul. They'll call that one on Connor Lean. And now the Knights are in the bonus, so Dylan Carinta will go to the free throw line for 1-1. Carter Helgeson back out onto the floor. And that one won't go. Pass off to Chaz O'Bierney. Going off to Kaiser. And fakes the three and looks down to Palmer Olson. Ball stolen away by Ryan Morris. And Morris floats that one in, and he will score. Morris, beautiful work on the defensive end there. Kaiser pulls up for a three of his own. No good there. So Ethan Evans now with it, crossing half court. Trying to reverse that one in. Scrum for the ball. The Dylan Carenta gets it, and Evans can't get the rebound shot. As Kaiser now passes off to Olsen. Now inside with his Olsen, finds Dylan Bergeson. They'll go off of the hands of Ethan Evans. 1:34 remaining here in the first half. We see Aiden Rognus check it back into the game for the Knights. Long pass up to Bergeson as he tries to find O'Bierney. Almost loses it, but Palmer Olsen comes up with it. Shot for Kaiser. No good from 3. Ethan Evans now. Euro steps his way in, but that'll wave it off for the travel. Jackson Kaiser crossing half court, slowing things down. Trying to go inside to Connor Lean. Passes back out to Chaz O'Bierney for 3. No good. So far off the mark. And Evans is there on the rebound. It's Carter Helgeson with it now for the Knights. Passing out to Evans, who thought about 3, decided against it. As Dylan Carenta will get the layup. 43-26, 46 seconds left to go here in this first half. As Kaiser pulls up for 3, no good. Connor Lean gets the rebound, but he can't get that one to fall. But Kaiser will come up with the steal now off of the errant pass from the Knights. O'Bierney going inside the lane. Will get called on the travel. 27 seconds exactly remain on the first half. Ryan Morris with it now, setting up a play. Passing it off to Aiden Rognus from the free throw line. Can't get that one to fall. Jackson Kaiser with it now. 9 seconds, passing off to Dylan Bergeson, and Bergeson having to leap for it. He's going to fall or trip up on his feet here as he can't keep his balance. So Morris lets this one roll just a bit. Pass out to Carter Helgeson for 3. No good. Connor Lean with it. Connor Lean getting that rebound as Helgeson tried a last-second three-pointer that would not go. So at the end of the first half, the Climax Fisher Knights will lead the Bagley Flyers 44-26. Here, we'll take a quick break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the agronomy centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Community Co-op Energy Solutions. Our team will help you with pre-buys and contracting. Our services also extend with on-farm service calls, tanks, pumps, bulk oil, DEF and tank monitoring, fuel, propane, and natural gas. Call us at 1-888-935-2281 so we can help you with energy solutions from Community Co-op.
Back here at at Fisher High School. Here at halftime, the Climax Fisher Knights lead the Bagley Flyers 44-26. And despite the score throughout that first half, it was very competitive. The Knights led by as much as 11 to get things going. And the Flyers would keep things competitive until about the midway point of the first half, after which the Knights would just really take control. We would see Ryan Morris and Ethan Evans go on runs of their own. as you look at both of these teams. The Knights leading 44-26 and doing exactly what Coach Slight has been looking for them to do as a team all season, and just really just comes down to teamwork for her. You know, as mentioned in previous post games, you know, she doesn't care what the score is. All she asks for her team is that they give 110% each night, and that is what the Knights are doing right now. And it's showing on the scoreboard the kind of magic that this team can have when they really come together and work as a team here. Bagley Flyers, on the other hand, trying to find their first win and get into a groove offensively. They've struggled towards the final stretch of that first half, so they will be looking to get that momentum back here as during the break. We'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll look at some first half stats for both teams and kind of discuss what they need to do in the second half. Come right here on yourliveevent.com.
Proper dental health is a lifelong effort. Brushing and flossing regularly, as well as routine visits to the dentist, will help ensure that you have a mouth full of happy and healthy teeth. This friendly reminder is courtesy of Polk County and Norman-Monoman Public Health Child and Teen Checkups Program, reminding you to have your children and teens examined by their medical and dental provider on a regular basis. For more information about child and teen checkups, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you.
Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here on yourliveevent.com here at Fisher High School, still at halftime. The Climax Fisher Knights with the lead, 44-26 here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. And to look at some first half stats here for both teams, starting with the Climax Fisher Knights, Carter Helgeson, so far tonight he has 9 points with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Aiden Rognus will have 3 points with 3 rebounds. Ryan Morris so far with 20 points and 4 rebounds and 3 steals. Ethan Evitz with 10 points so far on the night, and Dylan Carinta with 2 points and 2 rebounds. Looking at the Bagley Flyers, Jackson Kaiser so far on the night with 6 points and 4 rebounds and a steal. Mark McKinley with 2 points and an assist. Jacob Anderson with 6 points. Dylan Bergeson with 3 points and a rebound. Chaz O'Bierney with 7 points on the night so far. Elias LaFond with 2 points, 1 rebound, and a steal. Connor Lean will also end that first half with 3 rebounds and 1 block. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have some keys for the second half, and we'll see the start of the second half here at Fisher High School on yourliveevent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. This is Jim Berkemar, owner of R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Together with Bernie, we're inviting you to join us on a tour of Victoria, Vancouver, and the Canadian Rockies, July 14th through 23rd. On this tour, we'll visit historic Victoria, tour the breathtaking Butchert Gardens, and experience the stunning scenery of the Canadian Rockies via rails train. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ. Learn more about this tour and watch the travel show, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure. Remember the keyword RJ.
Coming June 23rd through the 25th at Brainerd International Raceway, the Midwest Premier Country and Rock Festival. Lakes Jam presented by R&J Broadcasting. Hear John Party, Tesla, Gabby Barrett, Warrant, Kicks, Mark Wills, and more. It's more than a music festival with watercross, drifting, poker tourneys, lawnmower racing, and more. For tickets and more information, visit lakesjam.com.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are just moments away from the start of the second half. The Climax Fisher Knights currently leading the Bagley Flyers 44-26. And the Knights are going to look to keep control here as we come out of halftime, and Bagley trying to get some offensive momentum here. They've not been stifled by the defense for Climax Fisher. Just some of these shots that they are taking, they're good, clean shots, but they are just not falling like they would hope. As we will see the original starters for Climax Fisher come back out along with the original starters for the Bagley Flyers. Mark McKinley or Jackson Kaiser will inbound the pass to start the second half for us. He'll quickly get that all the way out to Dylan Bergeson as that's stolen away by Ethan Evans as he heads down the line. Hands that one off to Ryan Morris. Morris pulls up for three as he's wide open. Bang! He'll get that one to fall. Stopped play for a second. They were saying, I think they were either talking to the table or Coach Anderson for the Flyers. I'm not totally sure. That point, those points will still stand as Paul Demas pokes this one away, and he'll get a steal. And he'll go the distance and float that one in. I think he wanted to dunk it. He just didn't have the jump or the high enough jump for that. Beautiful, beautiful steal there. As a long pass for Dylan Bergeson, and Bergeson for three. Bang! He'll get that one to go. Ethan Evans now I think he was trying to dump that down to Paul Demas and just let that one get away from him. So Bagley gets this one right back. Pass off to Jackson Kaiser. Going now to Jacob Anderson. Now finding McKinley on the lane, and McKinley can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Evans as it's heading the other direction. Ethan Evans going inside the lane, now dumping to Demas, and Demas is there this time, and he will score. McKinley. Pass off to Dylan Bergeson, trying to get that one out. Ethan Evitz and Paul Demas there on the steal. But that one's poked away. Bagley got a hand on that pass, but the Knights keep control. Quick pass down to Carter Helgeson for the quick inbound. Helgeson now just keeps control of it as he'll pass this out to Ethan Evitz on the near side. Evitz to Ryan Morris. Morris floats that, trying to do a reverse hook shot here. It won't go, but they'll draw that foul on Anderson. That's his first personal of the game. And Morris can't make that first free throw as we take you around the league on other broadcasts here on yourliveevent.com. Adabor West and Fosston, the girls basketball team, currently playing a makeup game as Ryan Morris will make the second one. And Fosston girls squad is currently leading the Adabor West girls squad 41-16 here with a minute less, or a little over a minute in the second half, as Fosston will come away victorious. As Bagley keeps control, Jackson Kaiser pulls up for three, no good. Ethan Evitz there on the rebound, pass off to Aiden Rognes, who Euro steps his way in, but Demas trying for the putback, and he can't get that one to go. But Demas does draw a foul, give that second to Anderson for Demas to go to the free throw line for two. And Demas will make that first one as an Agramax free throw. Contact the team at Agramax at their location in Fisher or by their new location in Fertile, as Demas will mix his second free throw attempt. And McKinley now crossing half court, met by Morris, as McKinley loses that one and Evitz is there to pick it up. The pass to Rognes goes almost wide, but Helgeson gets it as he pulls up for three. No good. It'll take a bounce off of the rim over the backboard, and it'll turn right back over to the Bagley Flyers. 15:28 left to go here in the second half. Jackson Kaiser now with it, crossing half court, met by Helgeson. As McKinley will take a step out of bounds, a turnover. And we'll also take you across the border here for the Class B, North Dakota Class B Region 1 boys basketball game on your live event. Northern Cass currently taking on Kindred. And Kindred with a 4-point lead in the fourth quarter, 55-51. As Climax Fisher trying to do something with it. Demas goes up twice as he can't get that one to fall. So Ryan Morris reads that pass very well, and he can't get that one to fall. He went for a dunk that time, and the rim blocked him. As Abierny pulls up for three, can't get that one to fall. And we have a jump ball. Which way will it go? It'll go in favor of the Knights. Morris with a beautiful read. Just once again, kind of a Paul Demas situation. Didn't get enough height on the jump there. Ethan Evitz pulls up for a two-pointer from mid-range, but he won't get that one to fall. So Mark McKinley with it now for the Flyers. Pass off to Kaiser. And Ryan Morris got a hand on it, but that was a lot of contact. And Morris will draw the foul and send Kaiser to the line for two. And Kaiser can make the first free throw attempt despite the loud antics of the student section for Climax Fisher. And that's an Agramax free throw there. And Kaiser, once again, despite the loud reactions from the Climax Fisher student section, he will make both of them. The pass to Demas intercepted, all this jump ball, and that'll be forced by Paul Ramsrud. And it'll go in favor of the Flyers. Good job by Ramsrud to force that, causing a turnover. Mark McKinley now gets that one poked away. Dylan Bergeson will get it, and his shot goes in and out so close as Ryan Morris dumps this down to Ethan Evitz. And Evitz driving in the lane, will miss the first shot, and he can't get it initially, gets his own rebound. And Paul Demas will try to put that one back, but he can't get it to go. But that's a lot of contact, and they'll call that one on Ramsrud. So Demas at the free throw line for 2. And he will miss his first one. And we shall see a large group substitution come in. Dylan Carinta, Aaron Eglund, Casey LaPlante, and Jason Beisfinger check back into the game as Demas will miss his second free throw attempt. Mark McKinley now charging down the lane. Fights his way up, and he won't score. But he draws the foul, and I think that will send him to the free throw line. The refs will convene, and they confirm. So McKinley will shoot 2. Had to confirm everything here, but they will give that one to LaPlante. And McKinley will make that first free throw attempt. And we shall see Ian Plant check back into the game for the Knights. And McKinley won't make that second one, but that'll be rebounded by O'Bierney and picked up this time by Beisfinger, who passes that one, or he actually keeps a hold of it as he pulls up for 2, can't get that one to go. And rebounded by Eglund, and he won't get the shot to fall. Call that one on Beisfinger, and he will get his second personal with 13:25 left to go here in the game. 21-point lead here for the Knights as they quickly dump this one out to Chaz O'Bierney. Quick dump off to Kaiser on the near side here. Quick pass away to O'Bierney, dumps it inside to Ramsrud, and Ramsrud will score. 13 minutes exactly remain as Aaron Eglund just walks his way in. Nobody even attempted to get that stop there, and he will score. So McKinley with it now, backing down, passing off to Chaz O'Bierney. Trying to make a move towards Dylan Bergeson. That's stolen away by Ian Plant, and his pass to Beisfinger, no good. Or LaPlante's pass to Beisfinger is no good. And we have a timeout here on the floor. We will take a timeout here as well. With 12:34 remaining, the Knights lead the Flyers 55-34.
Of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Coming out of the timeout now, Flyers with the ball, and we will also see Luis Gonzalez check into the game for the Knights. McKinley going inside, dumps this out to Jack Kaiser, who's wide open for 3. That one won't go. Aaron Eglund tipping that one away And the Flyers can't keep control of it, so Ian Plant now will take a step out of bounds. Turnover here. The Knights is as clean of a game as you could play here. Your starters currently taking a much-needed rest here. Depending on how this goes here, who knows if the night for the starters is over. Chaz O'Bierny takes a shot for three. Nobody stepped up to him, and Luis Gonzalez will get that rebound. Ian Plant with it now. Passing off to Corinta. Trying to go inside to Gonzalez, and that'll be a push here. Call that one on Jacob Anderson. His third personal, excuse me. 11:53 left to go here in the second half. Quick pass to Casey LaPlante, trying to go back inside to Ian Plant. And Ian Plant draws a lot of contact. Almost a clean block there by Jackson Kaiser. We'll get him for his third personal here. Ian Plant takes his first shot, and he'll get that one to go. And that is an Agrimax free throw by Ian Plant. And we shall see Elias Lafon check back into the game. He checks in for Dylan Bergeson. And Ian Plant will make both of his free throws. So McKinley now with it, gets the pick from Anderson. Looking all the way out to Lafond, and Lafond, his shot just goes off of the rim. No good, so close. Aaron Eglund with it now. He drives all the way in, and he can't get that one to fall, but he'll draw the contact to go to the line. Call that one on Anderson. That's his fourth of the game. Sixth team foul here in the second half. And getting ready to see we'll see a large group substitution come in for the Knights as Ethan Evans, Ryan Morris, Carter Helgeson, and Paul Demas check back into the game as Aaron Eglund will make his first free throw attempt. And he will miss his second. It's a scrum for the ball, but McKinley will come up with it for the Flyers. Aaron Eglund putting the pressure on here. And give that one to Eglund. That's his first personal of the game. So now we will see Aiden Rogness check back into the game for the Knights. Mark McKinley now going down, passing it off to Paul Ramsrud, who will find Connor Lean, and Lean fighting his way in, but he can't get that one to fall. Ryan Morris with it, with the quick pass out to Helgeson, and Helgeson trying to keep it alive, and he does manage to keep this in favor for the Knights as he bounces that one off of McKinley. Evitz with the quick pass to Rogness, who will find Helgeson. Evitz now pulls up for three, no good. Off of the outside of the rim. Jackson Kaiser now crossing half court. Going inside to Ramsrud, and that'll just bounce off of the underside of the rim, no good. As LaFond will get the steal there. And he will score. Elias Lafond gets the points for the Flyers. Paul Demas with it now. Pulls up for mid-range, can't get that one to fall. Quick pass up. We'll find Elias Lafond dumping this one out to Ramsrud, and Ramsrud can't score. But that'll be a foul there. Give that to Aiden Rogness, his first personal of the game for the Knights. Ramsrud will score. The student section for Climax Fisher. Very rowdy tonight, and gotta love it. Gotta love the support here for these teams. Bagley with a good turnout of fans, and Climax Fisher with the same, as Ramsrud will make both of his free throws. 10 minutes exactly remain here in the second half. Quick pass out to Carter Helgeson for three, and that one won't go. Dylan Bergeson will get the rebound as the Flyers now in transition. Quick dump out to Elias LaFond, who pulls up for three, and that one won't fall. Carter Helgeson with it, crossing half court. Gets the pick from Demas, fakes the pull up, looks inside to Evitz. Evitz fighting for it, and he'll let that one go finally, and he won't get it. And that'll be another foul. Call that one on Morris. That's his third personal of the game. So we will see Elias LaFond take his first free throw, and he'll get that one to fall. The Flyers so far in this game have shot pretty well from the free throw line. Jazz O'Bierney checks back into the game for the Flyers, as LaFond will make both of his free throws. It's a 12-point game, or an 18-point game now, and the Knights lead it. Quick inside to Ethan Evitz, and Evitz will draw the foul now. Call that one on O'Bierney, his first personal of the game. 7th team foul, so both teams in the bonus now. And Evitz can't get that one to fall. So we will see Mark McKinley check back into the game for Connor Lean. 9:09 left to go here in the second half. And Evitz won't get that one to fall. Stolen away by Paul Demas, now heading the other direction. Finds Ryan Morris, who goes back up to Evitz. And Evitz will score off of the assist from Morris. Elias LaFond will draw the foul, draws a lot of contact off of Carter Helgeson, and Helgeson will get his third personal of the game. As LaFond takes his shot, and he will make the first free throw. That is an Agramax free throw. 8:47 left to go here, as LaFond can't get that second one. And call the foul this time. Get that one on Ramsrud for his second personal. So now Aiden Rogness will shoot 1 and 1 for free throws. And he will miss that. So Mark McKinley there on the rebound. So he passes this one down to LaFond. Going back up to McKinley. High pass, was trying to go inside to Ramsrud, and he will overshoot it. Turnover. 8:29 left to go here in the second half. Ryan Morris crossing half court with a full head of steam. Met with some pressure, passing off to Helgeson. Helgeson showing off some footwork here. He'll roll his way through the line, but he can't get that one to fall. As McKinley passing off to Ramsrud, and Ramsrud will score. 8 minutes exactly remain here. Ryan Morris crossing half court. Slowly backing down. Morris finally puts up a shot, and that one won't fall. The Knights so far slowing down, but Morris isn't done. He'll come up with the steal. Quick pass off to Evitz, and Evitz will get that one to fall. Count another assist for Ryan Morris. Ethan Evitz got a hand on it, but they'll say Dylan Bergeson was the last one to touch it. So Knights get this one back with 7:30 left to go here in the second half. Ryan Morris fakes the move. He'll stay up on the far side, cutting down. Quick stop, pass off to Aiden Rognes, who will find Carter Helgeson. Evitz now going inside, trying to use the backboard, can't get it. Demas there on the rebound, trying to get the putback, and he can't get it to go. And that'll go out of bounds, and they'll say it'll stay in favor of the Knights. Quick pass off to Helgeson. Ethan Evitz pulls up for three, and that'll go. Ethan Evitz for three will put the Knights back up by 22. As the Flyers trying to cut into this lead here. Mark McKinley going inside the lane, floats this one up, and that one won't fall. He'll get the steal, though. Try again. And Ryan Morris with authority getting the block. Paul Ramsrud shot was right there in the backfield, and Ryan Morris almost out of nowhere puts it down with authority. What a beautiful block. Chaz O'Bierney for three, no good. Quick dump off to Dylan Carenta. Ethan Evitz with it now, and this time Jackson Kaiser gets the block. Long pass up to Chaz O'Bierney. As the Knights were putting on the pressure, dumps off to Jackson Kaiser for three, and he can't get that one to go. Paul Ramsrud, though, got the rebound, but he won't find a way to get that one in. Ryan Morris down the lane, draws a lot of contact. And you'll call that one on Paul Ramsrud, and that's his third personal of the game. As Morris will make his free throw attempt. And checking into the game for the Flyers is Nicholas Agnew. And Morris will make his second free throw, excuse me. Paul Ramsrud will pass off to Kaiser. Looking up to McKinley on the far side here. The Bagley Flyers trying to stop the bleeding a little bit, but Morris gets that poke, and Rognes will come up with it, and Morris will roll all the way in. Credit that steal to both Rognes and Morris. And the assist off of Rognes. Kaiser pulls up for a long two, and that just takes a bad bounce off the front of the rim, and Paul Ramsrud will get the rebound, and he will score. Drawing a lot of contact there. Give that one to Dylan Carenta. That's his first personal. And the student section here for Climax Fisher really showing their support for their team, trying to get into the heads of the Flyers. And that time it actually works, as Ramsrud can't make the free throw. 5:28 left to go here, as Evitz pulls up for three. In and out of the rim, no good. But Carenta there on the rebound, can't get that one either. McKinley's going to lose that one, stolen away by Morris. And Ethan Evans can't get that one to fall. Quick pass out to Chaz O'Bierney as he's moving inside, loses it. That'll be shot there by Agnew, and his shot's no good. Morris now heading the other direction. Cutting to his left, goes up. Reverse hook shot. What a beauty with 4:41 left to go here. The Knights with the lead, 71-45. Chaz O'Bierney can't get that one to go. Now heading the other direction with it was Morris. And Morris, nobody's going to stop him. The Knights are just heating up here as Paul Ramsrud gets the beautiful pass from McKinley. Count that assist. Ethan Evans now with it. Going inside the lane, trying to float that one in, can't get it to fall. He'll get the steal though, and he'll get that one to fall this time. McKinley, long pass up to O'Bierney. And he will float that one in. Count another assist for McKinley as the Flyers trying to stop the bleeding as Carter Helgeson pulled up for three. Won't get that one to fall. Ethan Evans this time will pull up for three, and he nails that one. Takes a couple steps, walking backwards. .306 left to go here. The Knights leading. McKinley passes this one out to Ramsrud. And Ramsrud trying to get that one will get called for the foul as Aiden Rogness will fall here. As we get ready to see a large group swap come onto the floor for the Knights. As we will see Ty Torrance check into the game as well. So before this free throw attempt, subs were coming on before the whistle was even blown. 2:54 remaining here on the Community Co-op scoreboard. As Rogness can't make that first one, so now we will see the large group swap. We'll see Ty Torrance for Climax Fisher check into the game along with Aaron Eglin, Luis Gonzalez, and Ian Plant check into the game. And Rogness will make his second one, though. So extend the lead to 30, 2:54 remaining. So now moving across half court is Elias LaFond, excuse me. Jackson Kaiser pulls up for a long two, won't get that one to fall. But Paul Ramsrud's there on the rebound, and he will get his shot to fall. So Torrance now with it, crossing half court. He's going to lose that one, stolen away by LaFond. LaFond can't get that one to go in. And both teams struggling there to get it to fall. That has Britton Wangsted, who's checked into the game Wongstead, excuse me, who's checked into the game for the Flyers. Aaron Eglin can't make his first free throw attempt. And he can't make his second one either. Draw another foul here. Given that is Jackson Kaiser was on his fourth. And you'll give that one to Ramsrud. We'll say that's his fifth. We'll see Connor Lean check back into the game as Casey LaPlante gets set to shoot his first free throw. Connor Lean checks in. So LaPlante in, 2:15 left to go. No starters out on the floor for either team, really. As LaPlante can't make his first free throw attempt. Jackson Kaiser, the only original starter out on the floor for Bagley. And LaPlante will make his second free throw. So the Knights leading 80-51. As LaFawn dumps down to Jackson Kaiser on the near side. Stolen away by Aaron Eglin, having a lane. Trying to pass that one to Ty Torrance, and he can't get that. Beautiful steal there by Eglin. Got a lane on it. Luis Gonzalez almost getting one. A lot of contact, though. But he can't come up with it as LaFond with it. Dumps it out to Kaiser, who pulls up for three. Off of the backboard, no good. So now heading the other direction with it is Ty Torrance for the Climax Fisher Knights. Looking inside to Luis Gonzalez. We'll get the pick from Ian Plant, and Torrance pulls up for three, and that won't go. Luis Gonzalez fighting for that one, just chasing it down. But now LaFawn gets it, heading the other direction, trying to Euro step his way in, and he'll draw a foul. Call that one on Aaron Eglin. So LaFawn shooting two. We're now in the double bonus for both teams with 1:18 left. And LaFawn will make the first free throw. Student section offering LaFawn some popcorn. And he'll make both of those. The pass, kind of roll that one down to Aaron Eglin. Eglin passing that one off as LaPlante gets it. His shot goes wide. But Eglin there on the rebound, and he will score. That'll be shot by Britton Longstead for the Flyers, excuse me. And he'll miss that first one. Aaron Eglin trying to get that one away. Luis Gonzalez can come up with it. And Jason Beisfinger passes out to Ian Plant, who pulls up for three, and that won't go. 41 seconds remaining, 82-53 here. The Knights lead. A pretty concise victory all around here for the Climax Fisher Knights boys squad. They just got going on offense, and they really came together as a team here. As that ball's on the ground, scrum for it. We'll finally get the jump ball call, and it goes in the way of the Knights. The Knights starters were playing as a team. They got into their groove early, and was definitely something to see for them as they are going to look to continue that success as down the line. This is as complete of a game as they could have played. Bagley, on the other hand, they struggled offensively. And not to say that Aaron Eglin draws the foul and he can't score, but not to say that the defense for Climax Fisher was on top of everything. It's just some of the looks for the Flyers just did not go their way. Took some bad bounces as the Knights are getting set to close this one out. Aaron Eglin trying to do a granny shot here as he'll miss that first one. And he'll go again, and he'll miss the second one, but the Knights will get the rebound. And Ian Plant this time going up, and he won't get that one to fall, but he'll draw the foul. 8.3 seconds. We'll call that fifth foul on Jackson Kaiser. So now we will see we'll see Chaz O'Bierney check into the game for the final 8 seconds for the Bagley Flyers. The Knights, both squads come away victorious tonight. The girls squad coming away victorious 37-33 as Ian Plant will miss his first free throw attempt. And the boys just wrapping up here with the final 8.3 seconds remaining. And Plant will make the second one. And now the Flyers trying to get this one inbound. Full speed ahead was Elias Lafond. He'll pull up for a last-second three-pointer, and that won't go. And the buzzer sounds. Your final score here, the Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious over the Bagley Flyers, 83-53. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have a post-game summary, and we will hear from head coach Brenda Slight here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Genuine starts here. There's one easy way to keep your AGCO equipment productive all year with genuine preventative maintenance from AGCO Parts. When you check, change, and replace using AGCO Parts preventative maintenance products, you get the promise of maximum performance and increased uptime. Visit Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North Ada, to see our full selection of preventative maintenance parts products, or give us a call at 784-2961 to place an order today.
As a small business owner, you learn to wear a lot of hats. The custodian hat, the IT hat, and well, the you should have called a professional hat. Auto Owners takes care of your business insurance, so you can take care of everything else. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
Log on to stay up to date on all of the weekly activities at the Climax Shelley School. The website for the Climax Shelley School District provides you with up-to-date bulletins, lunch menus, sports schedules, bus route information, practice schedules, iPad apps, and upcoming events. Order some Knight apparel and support your teams. Go Knights and Thunder. The Climax Shelley School District thanks you for your support, and they look forward to having you attend their local events throughout the school year. Log on to isd592.org.
RDK Enterprises can help with spring preparation this winter. Call them at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter, planter, and precision planting software repairs and updates. This includes monitoring and control systems, all to help improve your planting, which means improved profits. It pays to plant with precision with RDK Enterprises. Locations in Hillsborough and Drayton, North Dakota. Visit them online at planterdoc.com or call 701-636-2119.
At the Climax Shelley School District, they are preparing students today for success in a challenging tomorrow. The teachers and staff at Climax Shelley aim to inspire today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Opportunities for students include academics, athletics, fine arts, and extracurricular activities. There is one for you to join today. For the latest information on the Climax Shelley School, visit their website at isd592.org or like their Facebook page. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Climax Shelley School District.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here. The Climax Fisher Knights boys squad will come away victorious over the Bagley Flyers 83-53. As we look at the summary of the game, the Climax Fisher Knights would take full control here in the first half as they would go into halftime leading 44-26. The Bagley Flyers would start to claw into the lead by the Knights, but it would not really do much as the Knights coming out of halftime would just really go on a tear. Ryan Morris and Ethan Evans really putting on quite a show tonight as the Knights played a full two halves here, as you can say, putting in a lot of teamwork. And this is what Coach Slight has mentioned throughout the season, is this is a team where they can be dangerous. If they start working together as a team and they play together and they start trusting each other, this is the kind of magic that you can see as the Knights will come away victorious. They'll get their third win of the season here tonight. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll hopefully hear from head coach Brenda Slight for the Climax Fisher Knights on their victory tonight, and more here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here. Now along with me is the head coach of the Climax Fisher Knights, head coach Brenda Slight. And Coach, first off, congrats on the win, and needless to say, this was a full game for you guys out there on the floor tonight.
Absolutely, it was nice. You know, the boys were working the ball around. They were playing together as a team. They were looking for each other. You know, I felt like our spacing was right. We were moving, we were cutting, and those are the things that, we've been kind of working on all year long. So it was nice to see that come together. Yeah, definitely. And you've been mentioning all season the kind of importance that this team has when they work together as a team and they trust each other. And it was really nice to see that out there on the floor tonight. Absolutely, and you can see the excitement too when they're doing that. You can see that everybody feels included, everyone feels involved, and and when you have games like that, the next game, leading into tomorrow, that's going to be a positive thing to see that they can work together, they can keep their heads up, and they can continue to find each other. Yeah, and throughout the game, the offense really seemed to be clicking. What was really working for you guys out there on the floor tonight? Movement. We try to find the mismatches. We trying to find the strength on each kid on offensively. Who's going to drive, who's going to post up, who's ready to kick the ball out to the open guy. And I felt like that's what the boys were all on the same page, and they were all thinking the same thing. They really wanted to win, but they wanted to win, with strength. And I felt like they did that. Yeah, and coming out of halftime, you had a large lead, but it really seemed like the second half was where you really took control. What was said at halftime to really get the boys to close this one out tonight? We were talking about assisting each other, trying to build our assists and trying to, finish and run the ball. There's not many nights that we have everybody running at the same time, and I could tell that the boys were, they looked like they were in shape and they're willing to run the floor. And, as long as we have one guy seeping out and ready to get that fast break, I felt like that was one thing that we were doing better, and we were crashing the boards better. Mm-hmm. And so overall, I just think the boys had a lot more energy than they have in previous games, and that's something that's exciting at the end of the season here. Coach, before I let you go, any more final thoughts on tonight before tomorrow's big matchup against Fertile Beltrami? They have to be ready for tomorrow. They can't take anything lightly. They can use this as a positive note, but when they wake up tomorrow, they need to be ready to compete because it's not going to be easy. They got to be ready. Coach, thank you for your time, and congrats on the big win tonight. Thank you. Head coach Brenda Slight for the Climax Fisher Knights as her team comes away victorious with the win here. We'll take another break. When we come back, we will give you our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here on YourLiveEvent.com. The Climax Fisher Knights come away victorious over the Bagley Flyers 83-53.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up here. The RDK we'll go ahead and move on to our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. Visit RDK at their locations in Hillsboro and Drayton, North Dakota, or visit their website by going to planterdoc.com. And our Precision Player of the Game is going to have to go to Ethan Evans. He just was as precise as he needed to be, putting up four rebounds, 3 steals, and ending the night with 21 points as he just found a groove towards the end of the game there, and that's definitely what you want from him, and he was as precise as he needed to be, and that's why he's our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. We'll go ahead and move on to our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, and I'm going to have to give this one to the entire Climax Fisher Knights team. As we were talking with Coach Slight, this felt like one of the first games of the season where we saw that the Knights played as a collective team, and we now see what kind of success they can have if they work together as a team and they trust each other. And you can't have a better connection than that, and that's why the Climax Fisher Knights as a whole are our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll go to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game and wrap things up with some final stats here. And as we close out tonight's doubleheader here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The mission of the Fisher Public School is to prepare all learners with the academic, social, and personal skills for lifelong success. With small class sizes, great teachers, staff, and administrators, the Fisher Public School is the perfect choice for your son or daughter to excel. To learn more about the Fisher Public School, including announcements, menus, and activity schedules, visit their website at fisher.k12.mn.us or like them on Facebook. Good luck, Knights and Thunder, from the Fisher Public Schools.
Back here at Fisher High School as we are wrapping things up, we will go ahead and move on to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Line 3 is now complete, and you can learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game is going to go to Ryan Morris. He'll end the night with 32 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 steals, and 1 block. I mean, he brought a lot of energy for his team tonight, and it really paid off in the end. And that is why Ryan Morris is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Moving on to some final stats here for you as we wrap things up, starting with the Climax Fisher Knights. Carter Helgeson will end the night with 9 points. He'll end the night with 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Aiden Rognus will end the night with 4 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Ryan Morris, as mentioned, ends the night with 32 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists, 7 steals, and a block. Paul Demas will end the night with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 steals. Ethan Evitz will close out the night with 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. Casey LaPlante will end the night with 1 point and 1 steal. Dylan Corinta will end the night with 2 points and 3 rebounds. Aaron Egeland will end the night with 5 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. And Ian Plant will end the night with 3 points. Moving on to the Bagley Flyers, Jackson Kaiser will end the night with 8 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Mark McKinley will end the night with 3 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and a steal. Jacob Anderson will close out the night with 6 points, along with Dylan Bergeson, who will close out the night also with 6 points, 2 rebounds. Chaz O'Byrne will end the night with 9 points, along with Elias Lafont, who will end the night with 9 points and 3 rebounds. Or 2 rebounds, and 3 steals. Connor Lean will end the night with 3 rebounds and a block. And to round things out, Paul Ramsrud will end the night with 12 points and 3 rebounds for the Bagley Flyers. As we are wrapping things up here, the boys squad for tonight for Climax Fisher comes away victorious over the Bagley Flyers, 83-53, and the girls varsity squad for the Climax Fisher Knights comes away victorious over the Bagley Flyers 37-33 in a much closer game here. But that's going to do it for us here at Fisher High School. We thank you all for tuning in. We also like to thank our sponsors here for tonight that you've been seeing throughout the broadcast, because without their support, broadcasts like these wouldn't be possible, and we ask that whenever possible, you show your support by patronizing these businesses or just by going in to say thank you. If you want to follow, you can follow us on YouTube at Your Live Event, which you are currently watching, or follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 for updates for broadcasts, or go to our website at yourliveevent.com. All recaps will be written on rnjbroadcasting.com to see those. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy this fantastic Valentine's Day and stay warm and enjoy the rest of your week. I am Jerry Peralta, and you've been watching yourliveevent.com.